All right, all right, all right.
Hello, everybody.
What is up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? It is time again for the 2222s. Now, let me share this on my community tab, and then we gonna rock and roll while we wait for a couple of people to get tuned in here. All right. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it looks good and clear.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
So we will be accepting. Why do I always forget what it's called? We'll be accepting. What do you call that?
What do you think?
Payments during
Yeah.
the live. Right now, we're gonna be reading anybody who paid on Sunday and then Monday, Tuesday, and then so if you paid today, you're gonna be towards the end of possibly this video or the beginning of part 2.
Yeah, but again, one thing that I always try to stress is that you do not have to sit here and wait through the whole damn live stream if you don't want. If you have nothing going on today and you want to sit here and listen to us blab for fucking hours, that's totally cool. But if you got shit you got to do, just come back later on tonight or tomorrow. The playbacks will be up, and you can look in the comments where all the readings will be timestamped. So.
Okay, are you ready to get started with the first one?
Yeah, and just to let everybody know that this will probably be a 2 or 3 part thing that's going to stretch out the whole day. So
yeah.
All
right, first one is Jackie. It says, I recently joined as a brand ambassador for the fastest growing health and wellness company in the US. I did not do well in my last business selling skincare. Will I succeed and have financial abundance with this new company?
Well, that's part of the path, man. You got to understand that. That is part of the path. I personally don't know one successful self-employed person who didn't struggle like shit for the first couple years. What you do, though, see, you're giving me a lot of power by asking me that question. What you need to do is you need to tell yourself, I am going to be successful at some point. At some point. So this one here is going to be another challenge. This is going to be a test with 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is going to test you. It's absolutely going to test you. Now, you have success waiting for you on the horizon. Absolutely. But right away, it's going to be a slow rolling ball. Very slow rolling ball. Not overnight success. But basically, with this 10 of Cups energy right here, yes, you will be successful whenever you do find what aligns with your highest good. But you're going through a process right now that's teaching you things that you need to know before you can be successful. Let's see what else needs to come through. Fool card reversed. Again. Queen of Cups reversed. All right. Yeah. 9 of Swords there. So, yeah, it's going to be a slow rolling ball. I don't see overnight success. But like I said, I don't know any successful person that had overnight success. There may be times where you want to give up and quit doing it. And basically how willing and determined you are to stay on the path no matter what. When you fall down, get back up. When you fall down, get back up. Sometimes you have to change the path. Maybe change and take a different path and try a different strategy. But yeah, success is waiting for you on the horizon, but I think there's still some challenges and obstacles you're going to have to go through before you reach that. All right. Is that good?
Yeah.
Good time?
Yeah, that's good. All right, next is Clarabelle. I'm currently talking to a real estate. His name is Omar, and he is a Sagittarius. Question, what are his intentions with me? I think that kind of sucks about this table. It like shakes. You see? I can get us on the video. Like we're shaking.
So is this a love question or?
Yeah, obviously. She's talking to somebody and she wants to know what their intentions are.
Why does it matter if they are a real estate person?
I don't know. Just giving you extra details. You love them details. You love them details.
Okay, so I don't know. This person's kind of afraid of rejection and afraid of abandonment. Now, this person wants a healthy, successful relationship, but is probably prone to getting bored quick and easy with the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. So it depends on how long you've been talking to this person. I don't. If it kind of seems like it's wanting to move real fast, I would slow it down a little bit, because the faster it takes off in the beginning, the quicker he's probably just going to get bored and abandon this at some point. Long story short, though, he wants a relationship, happy, healthy, successful, but he doesn't know who he wants a relationship with. So he has some insecurities, low self-confidence, low self-esteem. So basically he wants a relationship. That's his intentions. But also too, where'd it go? We have that Seven of Swords in there too. So he's not being 100% genuine, upfront, open, and honest with you. Not 100%. Not 100%. And again, it's already a red flag that you don't know what his intentions are. That's a red flag.
I think maybe a word is missing. Talking to a real estate maybe agent or something. That's probably. Do you get what the question is?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Or why that's added in there?
No, I have no idea why it matters.
I think she's just saying who that person is. Like a real estate person. I think. Sorry if I'm wrong.
All right. Six of Wands reversed. Okay, Two of Wands. Yeah. Lover's card. So, yeah, I mean, wants a relationship, wants to meet the person that he'll spend the rest of his life with. But like I said, he feels a little bit flaky and a little bit indecisive. And he feels like the type of person that could probably end up getting bored and changing his mind really, really quick. So I would say proceed with caution on this. And if I was you, I would dedicate no less than the rest of June to finding out what his intentions are for yourself. And when July comes around, if you still don't know what his intentions are, you need to lay that on the table and let it be known that, hey, what is this? What are we doing? Where are we going? And yeah, take it from there, but take it slow. Okay.
I hate like back in the day, I would hate asking people that, like, guys, like, what is this? Because then they would always be like, that would just scare them off whenever you start asking them.
Well, that's why I say in the second month.
Well, I'm just saying in general, I think it's like annoying.
Yeah, you don't want to put that right in the very beginning. But if we've been talking, and because you did that to me after the first month of us talking, I remember very specifically, you were like, okay, so what are we doing here? I live in California, you're in Idaho.
Oh yeah, that's because you asked me to be your girlfriend, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so what are we doing? We're in 2 different states, like.
Yeah.
So now what?
No, but when I say that, I'm talking about like in the second month. If we're dating, talking, seeing each other, hanging out consistently for a month, and I'm still scratching my head because I don't know where this is going, by the second month, I'm going to start maybe not barfing it on the table like that, but like putting it in there, because I want to dedicate the second month to finding out what your intentions are. Because, yeah, that's a big red flag.
Okay, so next we're gonna do Katie. How will my relationship with my boyfriend? Oh wait, how is my relationship with my boyfriend going to play out for the rest of the year. I do feel like he's the one, but sometimes we have a hard time communicating. Thank you.
So, there's days where me and you have a hard time communicating, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes you're so annoying.
Sometimes you're so annoying. It's gonna happen. It happens like that, man. What are they doing?
Our cats have the zoomies.
We got the zoomies. All right, Page of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh. Well, it's telling me that there's a likelihood that somebody could possibly walk away from this. Somebody's thinking about it. I don't think that that's actually happening, but somebody is thinking about it. A bunch of cards fell on the floor
You
here.
just need like a net underneath you.
Yeah.
Because you always drop those.
These chairs are so high. Can't wait to get new chairs.
Ah.
All right. Yeah, I think that, I don't know who it is. Somebody here's thinking about it. Yeah. Tower card, 10 of Cups reversed. That energy is definitely lingering. So we got to get this on a different energetic pathway. If not, then yeah, you could end up manifesting what you're worried about. Very likely. Let's see here. Is there any advice? Let me just pull an advice spread for this. No, not that deck. Tarot Illuminati. Boom. 2 of Cups. Separation is not necessary. It's not necessary, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen. Yeah, Empress, 2 of Cups. Back to what I was saying a minute ago. Lover's card. Back to what I was saying a minute ago. Just because the universe brings you your person, that does not mean that there will be no challenges. That does not mean that there will be no problems. That does not mean that there will be no arguments. That doesn't mean that there will be days where y'all are both just down in the dumps and can't be there for each other. That shit's going to happen. A healthy, successful relationship isn't a relationship with no problems. It's a relationship with 2 people who work through their problems together as a team and grow stronger and stronger and stronger every time they do it. So whoever it is that's thinking about possibly walking away from this, you're just going to have to understand that that's part of it. That's part of it. You don't end it for that. So anyway.
We on to the next? Oh yeah, I'll take care of it. Okay, so next is Rena. Love coming in the next couple months, question mark.
Let's see what's due to come in. Hangman reversed. Justice. Uh-oh, Page of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. We got the loneliness card there. That's no good. So this is telling me that you're not a vibrational match to the next person due to come in yet. The next person due to come in is long-term stable commitment. But I don't know why you're not a vibrational match yet, but with the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups reversed, you're not a frequency match to that person yet. Were you fresh out? Are you fresh out of a relationship, possibly? Or either that, or you just still have not released the past vibrational baggage from the last person you connected with. This past energy coming up like crazy. So I don't know if your relationship ended a month ago, 6 months ago, or a year ago, but there's still a lot of unprocessed energy that's weighing you down and making it very, very difficult for you to align with the next person due to come in. But the next person that is due to come in is supposed to be something long-term. Ten of Cups is what's due to come in next. But remember, y'all, Empress, again, the primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. You have to be vibrating at the frequency of happiness, joy, love, and abundance before you can attract the person that harmoniously resonates with happiness, joy, love, and abundance. We can't be vibrating at the frequency of brokenness, emptiness, or loneliness and attract that person. So it's due to come in next. I would just focus on whatever this is. I don't know what this is or how long ago it was, but healing, finding true happiness and abundance in your heart, as tricky as it is, it's paramount. All right.
Okay, next person is Rachel. Is what I am working on now a viable career path? Basically, can I actually make money with my current pursuit, developing video games? Or is this a hobby and I need to study another source for income? Please provide any detail you can about me.
Well, I can tell you, I don't need a tarot card to tell you that if you dumped enough passion into it, I promise you could make money doing it. If you dump enough passion into it. We don't want to chase money. Don't rob yourself of the opportunity to do something that you love just because it will or won't make you money. This deck is getting an attitude.
A decatude.
Okay, Star card reversed. I mean, it's possible. It's possible that you could make money doing it. It is absolutely possible. Just try not to chase an outcome. Try not to chase a result. If you can go into this with nothing but love, passion, just that obsessive, passionate, you know, I promise you that it could end up manifesting into an income. It absolutely could. But don't set out to try to make it an income. And I know that's tricky, that's difficult, but don't do it expecting an outcome. You can make money doing it, absolutely. You know, when I very first picked up my first deck of tarot cards, the last thing on my mind was money. I didn't even know you could make money doing this. I didn't even know that. Didn't even know it was possible. Never in a million years would I have ever dreamed that I'd be doing this for fucking money. Boom, 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 boom. Ten of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's possible. It is absolutely possible. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups again. It is absolutely within the realm of possibility. It depends on how much love and passion you dump into it. And if you trust the process. Just do the best that you can to try to go into it for no good reason other than it lights your soul on fire. If you can give yourself permission to dump that much passion into it, it could easily develop into an income. Absolutely.
Okay. Annette, will he ever tell me he loves me?
Is this somebody you're currently with, or
So refund?
I mean, I won't be able to give you a deep, profound explanation because I don't know, is this somebody that you're currently in a relationship with or somebody that you're just interested in? Is it somebody that you're not sure whether or not they love you? There's so many questions. Two of Swords. Queen of Cups reversed. Well,
Just go with your intuition.
so first of all, he doesn't know whether he loves you or not. With the Two of Swords upright, which is the card of being indecisive, not being able to make a decision. Queen of Cups reversed, King of Cups upright. He doesn't know if he loves you or not. So it's hard to say. I think some days he feels like he loves you, some days he doesn't. Is he going to tell you? Not unless he makes up his mind for a 100% fact. Boom, Justice. Queen of Cups reversed again. King of Pentacles reversed. He doesn't know if he loves you or not. Two of Wands. Same thing as the Two of Swords. Not until he makes up his mind as to whether or not he definitely loves you 100%. He doesn't know if he does. So by default, if he doesn't know whether he loves you or not, by default, he doesn't. Because when you love somebody, you fucking know it. But as of right now, until he makes a solid decision as to whether he does or not, he's not going to say it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Diana. Question: will more work opportunities show up in my current career, or must I move on to different career paths?
Boom, boom, boom. Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, I'm thinking that your cycle is more than likely complete where you are.
I think there might be something back there. I'm gonna go look real quick. They keep jumping behind that table.
Probably a mousy.
A toy?
Yeah. Yep, I think that it is more than likely time to go look for other open doors of opportunity. I think so. So, yeah, that can be a hard, tough one to call sometimes when you're kind of stuck. You know, it doesn't really seem like things are moving forward. And making that call, when do I leap off onto another path? That can be a tough one to make and a scary one to make. But yeah, I do think that your cycle here is complete. And time to go see if other doorways of opportunity will open. Go knock on some new doors, man. Let's pull the other spread. That deck's getting an attitude.
Decatude.
Decatude.
Deck swap. Remember?
What is
Deck
it?
swap.
Oh, yeah. Next swap. Page of coins, 3 of coins, yep, and the 5 of coins. Yeah, I would absolutely be knocking on some new doors if I were you. I'm not saying that no career opportunities will come your way. Maybe here and there, but for the very most part, your cycle is complete. Even if a new opportunity did make its way your way, it probably wouldn't really go anywhere. Wouldn't be very stable. Yeah, I think it's time to go knock on some new doors.
And she said that she says, I've worked as a professional artist for 8 years. Sad to have to move on.
Yeah. I'd be or maybe some new not necessarily change your whole career, but maybe other ways of marketing. You know, maybe change the strategy a little bit. Like, for example, I don't know, are you on social media? Maybe make an Instagram page, or, you know, make a Facebook page or something. Or maybe you've done all that, but it's definitely time to look for some new doors that will open.
Okay. Next is Janice. Will my relationship with my Cancer friend materialize into a love relationship at any time in the future?
Uh-oh, devil card. Well, it could probably turn into a sex-based connection. I don't know if you all have been intimate yet or not. Well, it's possible that it could materialize into a relationship with the Ace of Cups here. But with the Lover's card reversed, Seven of Wands, and the Devil, I'm not 100% convinced that this person has pure intentions. Not really convinced of that. I'm almost kind of feeling like this person may have ulterior motives for like a sex-based connection. But it could. It is very possible. I would just say proceed with caution on that. Because where'd they go? Where'd it go? Oh, yeah. So we do have Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. It is possible. But Lover's card reversed, Seven of Wands, Devil. I think this person may have some hidden, sneaky, ulterior motives in there. And it could make for a challenge in trying to connect at that deepest level. Let's see what this one says. Two of Cups reversed. I also kind of wish I knew how long y'all been connected. I can't really give the advice without knowing that. World card reversed. Seven of Swords again. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Because, yeah, it is possible. But I don't fully trust this person. I think this individual might have some sneaky, hidden, ulterior motives. So, proceed with caution. That's all I'm going to say.
Cuidado.
Everything going smooth?
Yeah. Smooth like butter. Seiji.
Seiji.
Oh.
Get your ass down.
Did you find an earplant?
Yeah.
You just jump up there and eat it.
He ain't gonna jump up there.
Yeah, I've seen him up there smelling your other plant.
Well, we're right here then, so.
Okay. Next is for Kel. Hi, I'm Kel. I was dating, or I think it's actually dating. It's supposed to be dating. I was dating this Sagittarius guy for about a month. His name is Frederick. Everything was good. Then he got a little hot and cold with me. Now we don't speak anymore. I wanted to know, how does he feel about me?
So what was back there?
Nothing.
Could have been a bug.
Probably.
Okay. Page of Swords. I think he lost interest. Ask her about Saggies. How quick y'all get bored?
We get very bored quickly. One day we'll feel one way, and then the next day, that doesn't sound fun no more.
Yeah, I think he kind of lost interest, got bored, and wanted to go explore other options. Yeah, got kind of bored. See, that's one, especially in today's day and age, where you can just go human shopping on your phone. People get high on that new person feeling, and that's pretty much probably 90% of relationships out there are just people getting high on the new person feeling. Mm-hmm. Well, the new person feeling is going to wear off. It's different for everybody. Some people it wears off in a month. Some people it takes 6 months. Some people maybe even a year, but that new person feeling wears off, and they get bored, and they want to go off and find the next new person. So I'm kind of feeling like this person just got bored with it. Yeah, see, this isn't somebody you need in your life anyways. You ain't the first person he's done that to, promise you that. And you ain't going to be the last. So, yeah, it was fun. It was exciting. But then when the new person feeling wore off, you got bored and decided to bounce.
Okay. Oh, okay. What's our someone wants to know what our life path numbers are.
Mine's 33, hers is 11.
11. Oh yeah. Okay. Next is for Sophie. What type of situations or connections are awaiting me after the ending of my current relationship in regards to love in general?
Let's see what kind of contracts are due. Any other miscellaneous contracts due to come in? Well, you have to be careful because I do think you are going to be tested. You are going to be tested. And it depends on how much, it depends. You're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. And it really depends on how much healing you've done since the last relationship ended. Because you're absolutely going to be tested. And the test is going to be, are you ready to evolve to the next level or repeat a past cycle? That's why healing is so important. If we jump into a relationship while we're still broken and hurt from the last person, then the likelihood that we're going to be a vibrational match to another situation just like that is incredibly high. So you're going to be tested. That's what's happening next. If you pass the test, which will more than likely end up meaning that you have to walk away from something, then something happy, healthy, and successful awaits you on the horizon. If you don't pass the test, then a repeat cycle of the last lesson is what is going to manifest. The Hermit. A healing path is your number one priority right now. See, here's the secret. It's not a relationship that we're looking for. We're looking for true love and true happiness. True love and true happiness is a vibration. Vibration is the primary law. A relationship is something that you attract. Attraction is the secondary law. So you only attract in according to the frequency in which you vibrate. You are absolutely going to be tested. Okay, Two of Wands again. So that's all I can really tell you here. If you pass the test, which again will either be, I don't know, it could be an attempted reconciliation with a past person, or it'll just be a situation that you'll find yourself in that mimics something that you learned in this last relationship. How are you going to handle it this time? When you start seeing the red flags, what are you going to do this time? When it starts seeming kind of funny and feeling kind of weird, how are you going to handle it this time? So, yeah, that will be the determining factor as to whether or not you level up to the next level or repeat a past cycle.
Next is Sherry. My love interest broke things off with me on Sunday, June 2nd, out of nowhere. Will Jose reach back out to me?
Knight of Wands reversed. You are not the first person this person has done this to. Very fickle, flaky, and easily bored. So right now he has somebody else in mind. Who? I don't know. but he has somebody else in mind. Now, if it fails, then yes, there is a possibility that this person could reach back out if it fails. But I would caution you that if he does reach back out, all that means is his first priority flopped. So you're just a second option. That's what that means. So I would caution you on that. If this person comes back because they failed to replace you. So right now, though, he has no plans of it. He has no plans of it. He has his eye on somebody else. And I can't dive in and spy on the personal details of his personal private life. So I don't know how successful this is. I don't know who is on his mind. All I know is, and that's all that matters, honestly. So all that matters is that he has somebody else in mind. What fell on the floor here? The Fool card. Yeah, this isn't somebody you need in your life anyway. He's shown you his true colors. Don't try to repaint them. So, yeah, I would say there's about a 50-50 chance that he could reach back out, but only under one condition, if he fails to replace you. So if he does reach back out, proceed with caution, because that means that his number one priority fell through, and you're just a second option. So, all right.
All right, Mimi. My question is, what would be the outcome if I move with the man I am dating? I don't know if he truly loves me or if I'm just convenient. Is he going to change for the better towards me? He's an immigrant without documents. I need to make a decision about whether to move with him.
Absolutely not.
Move with him to my house in a village or not.
Absolutely not. If you don't know whether or not you can trust him, absolutely not. If you don't know whether or not he loves you, absolutely not.
That is kind of like a red flag.
I would say, I know y'all hear me repeat this shit to ad nauseum over and over and over and over, but that is the biggest red flag I see in my line of work is confusion. The biggest red flag. I'll tell you what, I ain't never confused about how you feel.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna know. Well, of course, I'm dating a Sagittarius too, but she gonna let me know how she feels. You always let me know how you feel.
I can't hold it in. I'll explode.
But, no, let me see what the soul contract here is. Judgment. So change for the better must already mean that he's a shithead, right? Immature. No, I wouldn't. King of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands. He's not mature enough to step up and be the person that you need him to be. Page of Pentacles reversed. Not mature enough for that. Empress reversed. So it wouldn't be a very solid, stable connection. Wouldn't be very solid and very stable. You think you're confused now. Oh, it would be amplified times 10 if you did that. Times 10. Whoa. Nah, 4 wands reversed. No, wouldn't be a good idea. Now, don't extend or accept any offers from anybody if you're confused about how they feel. Absolutely not. So I wouldn't. I would not. It's drama waiting to happen.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, next is for Jamie. Question, do I hang in here with this guy? Hold on. Do I hang in here with this guy and find out where it goes? Details would have dated if his ex didn't come back. We stayed good friends. Do I hang in there or cut ties? We would both be sad if I did.
So, would have dated if his ex didn't come back. So that already tells you he loves his ex more.
Yes.
I don't need a tarot card to tell you that. That there's somebody else he wants more than you. If somebody has a choice between you and somebody else and they choose somebody else, that tells you everything you need to know about. Nine of Pentacles. And the past. Told you. He's hung up on the past. Now Three of Swords. He is still very, 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 very much in love with his ex.
Dang.
Very much. Well, he already showed you that.
Yeah.
So we just turn into a third-party situation, basically. He already showed you that. He already left you for his ex one time. That tells you everything. I've been in that situation before. Like, multiple times. Multiple times. He already showed you who he wants to be with. Hierophant reversed. He's still wrapped up in a karmic cycle. He's still karmically tied to his ex. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. He's already shown you. Already shown you who he's really in love with. Then what? His ex come back again? You're gonna be sitting and waiting and wondering. Even if you all got together tomorrow, that little bitty voice in the back of your mind would still be afraid. What if his ex comes back again and takes him away from him? Now, he's a codependent who's still in love with his ex.
Yikes. All right. Next is for Vanny. It says, I will appreciate if he can tell me if anyone new is coming in for me and time frame if he can, please. I am looking for a long-term life partner and no casual relationships.
Well, I don't like to play around with time frames. And I'll tell you why. Because the universe is always giving you everything that you need so that you can keep doing whatever it is that you're currently doing. So if you wake up one day and you say, okay, starting today, I'm going to pursue a relationship. What does the universe have to do to make sure that I can keep doing that? It has to make relationships run for me so that I can have something to pursue. If I set out in search to try to find my life partner, what does the universe have to do to make sure that I can keep doing that? Have to make that person hide from me to give me something to search for. So I see this kind of shit happen all the time. Client comes to reader and reader says, okay, I see somebody coming into your life in October. And that's what came through. So October rolls around and the client goes like this. All right, where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? When are they coming? And the universe says, oh, so you like sitting and waiting for somebody to come in? Okay, no problem. Here's some more sitting and waiting. Then the client goes, that reader wasn't accurate. No, the reader was accurate. That reader is just energetically ignorant and doesn't understand the behavior of energy and how the universe responds to what you're doing. Okay, Two of Cups reversed. Kind of wish I knew how long ago your last relationship ended, because it is still saying that you're energetically tied to that person still. But the next person due to come in is something long-term, healthy, and stable. But you're not a frequency match to that person yet. Not quite yet. So, not a frequency match to that yet with the Lover's card in the reverse. I know that you've heard millions of times, you've heard people say that you'll meet them when you least expect it, right? I know you've heard that. Well, let's break that down and explain why that happens that way. Because that's the way it happens. You'll meet the person when you stop looking for them and you least expect it. Why is that? Well, let's ask the question, why would you not be expecting it? Why the people who are with their actual person, why did they stop looking for it? Why did they stop thinking about it? I'll tell you why. Because for whatever reason, they filled that void in their own heart first, and they no longer felt the need to look for it or wait for it. Once they filled the void in their own heart, they stopped thinking about it. That's the reason why, because now you have equalized the frequency of that void being filled. And what manifests in here will manifest out here. That's the reason why that happens. So, yeah, no, the next person due to come in is your person. You don't have any miscellaneous contracts due to come in, no karma, no bump contracts, no none of that. It just depends on how and when you end up vibrationally aligning with happiness, joy, love, and abundance. Depends on whether or not you're able to step all the way into that frequency. Until you step all the way into that frequency, then, casual dates, drama, people that you don't connect with will make their way into your life. You know what the funny thing is? If I told you there's nobody out there for you, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. If I told you that and you believed it, you would meet that person in less than a year. I know that may sound kind of weird and kind of fucked up, but I'd like to invite you to just really think about that. And hopefully that will help guide you down that path where you understand what it means to fill that void in your heart and attract that person in. All right, next one.
Okay, next is for Yolanda. Taurus woman currently with giver, younger Scorpio man with legal issues after insecure taker Cappy ran from commitment. I am divine feminine and feel Cappy is twin flame due to my Kundalini awakening, but also feel Scorpio POS soulmate who will be best husband. So either the Scorpio or the Cappy.
First of all, most twin flame relationships, not all, but most, don't turn into life partnerships. Most of it. They do every now and then. I've seen maybe one or two. But of all the twin flame connections that I've seen, that I've worked with, and that I've read for, upwards of 85% of them do not have a life partnership in their soul contract. I'll see if that energy even comes through. Let's see. Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. All right. Well, the Scorpio is a past life karmic soulmate, meaning you all have unresolved, unfinished business from a past life. So, okay. And I don't really see this person making much of a frequency change. So basically, whatever you got with that person is what you got. Let me take a look at the Capricorn. Let's see what the soul contract is. I don't know what anybody else does on YouTube, but for me, there's only one way that I will read a twin flame connection, and that is the Lover's card in the upright. So I will see if that energy does come through. Strength card. Sun card. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing twin flame energy in here. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't think that either of these people are the person that aligns with your highest good. But if you had to choose between one or two of them, you have an incomplete karmic contract with the Scorpio. You all still have unfinished business from a past life. The Capricorn is an emotional manipulator. But the Scorpio is somebody that you still have unresolved, unfinished business with from a past life. So that one would be the one that if you had to choose between two of them. Now, I tell my clients this all the time. If you're ever wondering whether or not your person is this person or this person, it's neither of them. Because when you meet your person, you ain't going to be asking about nobody else. But that doesn't mean there's not a soul contract involved here. I don't think that there is a contract, or at least not much of one, with the Capricorn. If there was a contract, you all must have completed it successfully, because a long-term stable life partnership doesn't look like that's in the energy here. But there is still unprocessed, unresolved, unfinished business with the Scorpio. But you have to understand, Taurus and Scorpio are opposite signs, and they're also fixed signs. So there's going to have to be a hell of a lot of change, growth, evolution, bending, and flexing between the two of you. That's going to be very difficult to get two fixed signs to do that. But it is on the table in the soul contract. So if you had to choose one of them, the energy honestly looks like a mess with both of them, to be honest with you. But if you had to choose between one of them, the Scorpio, there's more energy on the table supporting that connection than the other. All right.
Okay, next is Rosie. Is leaving my marriage the best choice for me? I have been trying to walk away, but he's not letting me go. So wondering if it's the right decision.
If you're trying to walk away, nobody can force you to stay. Fuck that. Not letting you go. I don't need a tarot card to tell you that means that he doesn't respect you. If you want to walk away, like that doesn't make sense to me. I've never been able to understand that. If somebody wants to walk away, you gotta let them
they'll
go.
sit there and they'll be like, guys will be like, oh, I'm gonna change, blah 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 blah, and then us women, we like give these guys chances because we see the best in them and we want them to do better and we think they're gonna do better, and then they don't, and then shit like that.
But if you try, my thing is, if you was like, I'm leaving, I'd be like, fuck, okay then, all right, later, deuces, there's the door.
But that's you, not everybody's like that. A lot of guys will be like, no, don't leave, I'll change, or I'll do this, or I'll try harder, and then, yeah.
And then how many times do you let them say that before you let their actions speak louder than their words?
Yeah, that is the tricky part.
Let's see. You know what that is, right? What card is that?
Walking away.
That's the walking away card. That is the walking away card. I mean, yeah, I think you all honestly completed your soul contract a long time ago. I think so. And again, the simple fact that he won't let you shows that he doesn't respect you. I could not sleep at night if I knew that the only reason you were here was because I won't let you leave. I couldn't sleep at night. I'm thinking, man, she wants to leave. She don't even want to be with me. The only reason she's here is because I'm making her stay. I would not be able to fucking sleep at night. That would keep me alive. You know what I'm saying? I've just never been able to wrap my mind around that.
Are we on to the next?
No,
Oh.
we're still pulling the next spread.
Wait, sorry.
Okay, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is a completed contract. It's a completed contract. So basically, if you stay, it's just going to keep looping around and looping around and looping around. And eventually, though, it's the universe is going to shove its divine boot up your ass and kick the tower over. So you all completed your contract, and there's been a window of opportunity for you all to part ways. And if you don't, within the next year, something's going to force the two of you apart. So you can either do it the easy way or the hard way.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay, next is Andrea. Hi, on last Thursday, a guy from work has invited me to his office for a suite, and we had a nice chat and flirt. He asked for my number, but he hasn't contacted me since. Yesterday was the last day at work, or he was the last. I think like the characters are limited, so people have to like try to like jam everything in there. So it's kind of hard to like. I have to like figure out what's being said. Yesterday he was the last day at work and not even saying bye. Is he not interested in me? That was his last day at work? Is that what that is?
Ace of Swords reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups. King of Cups reversed. He was trying to manipulate you emotionally. I think he had ulterior motives. I think he was trying to get laid. And I don't know, it didn't sound like, from the sounds of it, it didn't sound like that happened. But no, I don't think. Okay, so some of you heard me say this a million times. My all-time favorite love and relationship quote. If they really want you, you will know. If they don't, you'll be confused. That right there, bring that little quote to mind anytime you're dealing with anybody. If they really want you, you will know. If they don't, you'll be confused. I think he was trying to play a game, and it probably didn't work out the way that he wanted it to. Temperance reversed, Two of Swords, yeah. I also think that there's probably at least one other person that he's talking to or messing with. So maybe he would just had a choice to choose between two different people, and the quickest, fastest, easiest one he could get his hands on was probably the other person. So whenever you're dealing with somebody like that, a fucking fool, you didn't miss nothing. Knight of Wands, Fool card, Page of Cups. This person is just playing childish games. Not somebody you need in your life anyway.
Okay. Next is Aaron. What is the potential outcome of this relationship? Sagittarius and Gemini.
Opposites. Aaron.
No, it's not spelled like that.
No, it isn't.
It's Erin.
Oh, Erin. Okay.
Erin.
Man, this deck just does not want to be my friend.
Well, pick a different one. You got a variety.
That is one of the top 5 most common energetic pairings that I see come through my line of work. Aries and Cancer, Virgo and Pisces, Sagittarius and Gemini, Aquarius and Taurus, and Capricorn and Cancer are the top 5. Well, here's the thing that you have to understand about this. Sagittarius and Gemini are opposite energies. Energetically, what that means is mirror image reflection. So you all are going to start mirroring each other if you haven't already. Now, that may sound cute, on paper, but if we're trying to build something and grow and be a team and we're mirroring each other, when I move this way, you move this way. When I move this way, you move this way. When I move, you move. Like we're getting in each other's way. We're going to start butting heads. So it's hard to say here. It's hard to say because Two of Wands. There's a 50-50 chance that this could work out successfully. Look, I didn't even realize it was laying on the table when I said it. Emperor and the Empress mirroring each other.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all are mirroring each other. And if there's not enough flexibility here on both parts, the two of you could end up butting heads. Let me give this person an energy check.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's scratching my computer. I have to bring it closer because I can barely read. There we go.
Emperor again. Again. Same thing that just came out in the last spread. Emperor upright, Empress reversed. Y'all are mirroring each other. So it's going to be a dynamic of control eventually. If there's not the right amount of flexibility, the two of you are going to start butting heads. So I would just say pay very close attention to the energetic dynamic. And whenever you notice energetic mirroring happening, try to avoid that. That's all I can get out of that right there.
We're making really good time. I think that we're going to get everybody here in part 1. So if you did make a payment today, I think we're going to...
Even the ones that came in while we're live?
Mm-hmm. See? 35. And we're at 21 right now. And usually you go for about 2 hours.
Okay.
So we're making pretty good time. So if anyone is wanting to participate, we have the link pinned in the comments on the top. So go ahead and click that link and submit your questions. You have to have a question. Rich is not going to do general reads. So the description is all there with all the details. So make sure you guys read that before you press send. But we are accepting payments while we're live. Okay, next we're going to do Lotus. I've been single a long time. Is a high quality love interest on its way to me this year. What can you tell me about him? Well, you gotta be sneaking in them 2 questions. I see what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I'm only going to answer one question.
Y'all think y'all slick.
I'm only going to answer one question for mini readings. And that is, what soul contract is due to come in next?
Well, plus you can't really tell about him anyway, since you're not really a psychic.
No, I mean, sometimes I can get some, like in the general readings, I'll say. So one of the first things that you'll notice about the way your all's energies are behaving together when you first get together. But no, it depends on what you call high quality. I mean, yes, a new connection is due to come in. But here's the problem.
You can't see the card. It's blurry.
It's still telling me. How long she says she's been single?
A long time.
A long time. Well, it's telling me that there's still quite a bit of loneliness and brokenness hidden deep down in there. So we want to make sure that we sort through that energy, because I don't even think that while you're waiting for it and looking for it, that you're a frequency match. I don't think so, because it could end up turning very ugly if you do. If you was to just barely step into that frequency and attract this person in, I think you've been single for so long that you've buried a lot of that old, unresolved, unprocessed, unfinished business from your last relationship. You've buried it. You've been carrying this for so long, you forgot that it's there, and it would bubble back up to the surface in between and basically explode between the two of you. So yeah, your actual person is the next person due to come in. But as of right now, in this current moment, you're not a vibrational match to that person yet. Let me see.
Got some healing to do.
A little bit, but you could see. Here's the trick with that, though. If you've been single for that long, the tricky part is the longer you just stay single and bury it down and stuff it down, you'll get so used to living with that you don't even realize that it's there. I've had so many clients tell me, well, I've been single for 10 years. I'm not thinking about that. And I'm like, oh God. Oh God. That means that 10 years it's been buried underneath of your subconscious for 10 years. And when you get so used to living with that energy, you don't even realize that it's there. Let me just see. Hang on. Hangman. Yeah, while you're waiting for it, while you're looking for it, that door is not going to open. The door will open when you least expect it. Like I said a minute ago, I said this a minute ago. If I told you, no, there's nobody out there for you, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life, and you believed it, you would meet that person in less than a year. So if that makes any sense, I know that's kind of hard. How do I just let go of it? How do I forget about it? How do I stop thinking about it? I can't tell you that. I don't know how. But your actual person is the next person due to come in. But this is telling me that while you're waiting for it, that's blocking it from coming in. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Your actual person is unlike anybody you ever dealt with before. This person is not your normal type. There's nothing about you and this person coming together that you would ever be able to predict. There's nothing about you and this person meeting that you would be able to figure out how to make happen on your own. If you could, you would have done it a long time ago. This is going to be at the least expected time, in the least expected place. It's going to happen in the least expected way, and it's going to be the least expected person. Like I said, this person's not even your type. That's one of the things that you'll notice if you end up attracting this person. You'll notice that this person isn't even my normal type. But I would say do the best that you can to do as much meditating as you possibly can on your past. If you have to, bring that stuff up and sit with it and process through it as much as you can. Because, yeah, your person's the next person due to come in. But that is one of, there's three big things that I see come through my line of work that prevent people from attracting that person. And one of them is burying unprocessed heartbreak from the past. Will definitely weigh you down and make it very difficult for you to vibrationally align with that person.
Oh. Sorry.
Nah.
I had just like an epiphany or something.
Do you care to share?
No, it's like nobody would care. It's not that serious.
No.
Okay. Next is Anonymous.
A naughty mouse.
I have recently reunited with my first love. We were teens many years ago. He is currently married. He says he's not happy. Is this my person?
No.
I know. I can see him. He's so cute.
No, I don't need the tarot card to tell you that. No. But I will look and see what kind of contract it is. kind of soul contract is this? Let's see. Two of Cups reversed. Past life karma. Okay. So this was karma from a past life, and you didn't clear the karma the first time around. So the universe brought the two of you back together to try to clear that karma, and you're still not clearing it. Okay? Still not clearing. This person is not happy because I think he has ulterior motives that he's not aware of. Does he have addictions by chance? If it's not addictions, like basically, I don't think he knows how to connect with anybody deeper than sexually. Doesn't know how. Now, is he consciously aware of that? I don't know. But I wouldn't say this is your person. I would not say that. But it is somebody you got to clear some karma with. Either clear the karma, or if it doesn't look like he's wanting to cooperate with the contract, then step away from it. You ain't happy? All right, fuck, here's the door. Later. Go on in. If not, then what are we going to do to fix this? Either walk out the door or sit here and talk to me about what we're going to do. Period. Simple. Boom, boom. Six of Swords reversed again. Page of Cups reversed, yeah. Or Page of Cups upright, I'm sorry. Yeah. Empress in the reverse. No, not your person. Somebody you had some karma with that you're still not clearing. Still not clearing that. But, yeah, I don't think he knows how to connect with you at that deep level. He thinks he does. So consciously, I think that in his mind, he does think that he knows what he wants in love. But I think for real, he doesn't even know how to connect with somebody at that deep level. I don't think so. But yeah, no, to answer the question directly as possible, no, not your person, but definitely somebody you have karma with.
Okay, next is for Sonia.
Sonia.
Hi, Rich. I feel like my husband of 13 years and I have grown apart. The past year has been, what is that word?
Tumultuous.
Okay, do you think this is just a phase or we have a soul contract ending?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Let's see. Well, 10 of Cups. Why did I know that card was going to come out? I knew that. How the fuck did I know that? Ace of Cups. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like your all's contract is complete. No. From what this is telling me here, a life partnership is the contract. That's what this is telling me here. That's what this is telling me here. But that doesn't mean that it's impossible for it to come to an end. As a matter of fact, if the energy does continue down this road, it is going to bring it to an end in the next couple of years anyway, which, and I knew that was coming out too, which if you all take that route, you will officially be karmic soulmates. And you'll be back in the next lifetime trying to shit all over again. So, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Let me see what this deck has to say. I'll be damned. 10 of Cups. Second time in a row. So now I think y'all are life partners. That's what's in the contract. That is the contract. So if the energy continues down this road, it will lead to the demise of the connection, which will make the two of you officially karmic soulmates. Same thing in the last spread. Same message, 2 different spreads. So, no, it's not a completed contract. So 13 years, and the last year was hard. So 1 year can destroy 13 years? I think if y'all made it for 13 years, don't you have it in you to work past this last year? I don't know. To answer the question directly, though, no, this is not a complete contract. A life partnership isn't a contract. It's not in the contract for this to come to an end. So take that information and do with it what you will.
Okay. Next is Olivia. What do I need to know that would help me move on from this soul tie with my ex? 7 years together, 5 were great. Last 2 were a mess. I'm so close to being free, but there's some dangling cords. It's been hard to fully let go. Thank you, friend.
How long has it been? Y'all were together for 7 years. That's going to take time. No less than 1 year to take your first step onto the healing path. I don't know how long it's been, but it's going to take time. It is absolutely going to take time. Now, the ultimate end goal in healing is to transmute the energy, which, long story short, what that means is by the time 2030 gets here, the goal is not to just let go and not feel the pain no more. The goal is to be able to look back on this relationship and be able to see so clearly why it was meant to happen that you're glad it happened. That's the goal. So it's an energy transmutation process. Healing happens in 3 stages: acceptance, understanding, and then gratitude. It feels like you've already made it through the acceptance phase, so now you're in the understanding phase. The understanding phase of the healing process can be the most long, drawn-out, pain-in-the-ass process. So it can take. I've spent 3 years in the understanding phase of the healing process, where you're starting to think, well, I think I kind of learned this, and I learned that about myself, and I learned this about these kinds of people, and I learned that about those kinds of people, and I learned this about myself, and you're starting to attach cords of meaning to the connection. And then eventually, it could take a while, eventually at some point, it's all going to click into place and make sense. But this was actually a contract that you all completed a long time before it actually came to an end. That's the reason why the universe kicked the tower over, because that 5 years that you said was good, it was, once the energy changed between the two of you, it was completed at that point. And you all had an open door of opportunity to figure this out, and you didn't. So the universe kept applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure, and then finally kicked the tower over and forced it apart. It's going to take some time, but you're on the right path.
Next. Okay, next is Claudia. How my love life is going to be, am I going to find somebody who really cares for me and my girls? I have been loyal for a man who leaves and married Matt 10/22. I'm 7/7.
What?
I have been loyal. I think that's what say loyal to a man who left. I'm guessing left her. Okay. She's been loyal to somebody who I think left her and got married. And that person is this. Dang. I can't really tell.
9 of Pentacles. No, this right now, this path that you're on is part of your life path. With the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. This is a very specific part of your path right now. You're going through a massive period of transition and change right now. So this doesn't come through very often, but it does sometimes. You're on a path by yourself right now for a specific reason. I think this, I can't see the cards.
I know. I think it's because of the way this is turned or something.
No, I'll tell you what it is. It's this.
What is that? Oh, yeah. I remember you said that last time. The portrait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, right now, this part of your path is happening the way it's happening for a reason. It's turning you into a very different person. Very different. Very, very different. So by the time the next person does come in, which yes, there's obviously another connection coming in, but by the time the next person does come in, you're going to be a totally different person. The next contract due to come in is on such a different vibrational level that it's going to demand a completely different version of you. Completely different. So, yeah. Right now, if you are doing everything that you can to the best of your ability, take a look around at your life and trust that the universe has you on the right path for the right reasons. If you try out of loneliness to drag somebody into your life, it will not work. It will not work. You are being put through all kinds of tests right now that are sharpening your blades and building your armor and turning you into a totally different person. So that by the time the next person does come in, you won't be the same person. So eventually, yes, eventually. But right now, you're on the path that you're on right now because this is part of your path. It's molding you and shaping you into the person that you are meant to become. I didn't expect that, but okay.
Next. Okay, next is Rachel. Hi, Rich. I am on a job hunt and have made it to round 2 of interviews for a job that pays well, but seems very high stress, which I'm trying to get away from. I can't tell if I'm just hesitant to leave my current job or whether the vibes are off.
So what's the question?
She wants to know, like, what is the vibe of the other job? No? Is her intuition off, or is she just trying to leave her current job, or is it really like a weird off feeling with this other place?
I mean,
that's what I got.
Both. Yeah, it's high stress. Absolutely. It's going to be a major change and a major transition. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable at first. But I mean, kind of both. Yeah. Very high stress and you're hesitant to leave your comfort zone. Both. It's a mixture of the two. But yeah, it's going to be if you do choose to do this, it will be a very, very different and rough transition. It's probably not going to be very fun. But it's a mixture of both. It is very high stress and it's going to be totally new. Very, very new and out of your comfort zone. Very much so. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's a whole new cycle. It's going to be a whole new cycle. So to answer the question as directly as possible, it's both. It's both. The question is, do you believe that the stress is going to be worth the money? I guess it would depend on how bad you need the money. If you don't really need it, if all of your basic needs are met, then just ask yourself, well, do I really need to put myself through stress just for more money? But it's a mixture of both. Yeah, very, very high stress, and you're leaving your comfort zone. So yeah, it's both.
I remember I did that one time. I left my job where I felt like I was very secure at, and I was there for a few years. And then I got this job opportunity to make like, I don't remember. I think it was like $6 more an hour. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to have to worry about money ever again, blah, blah, blah. And I thought it was like the greatest thing. But I did have to drive a little bit further. And anyways, I ended up hating this job so much. And it was so weird. Like things started happening that was basically like sabotaging me working there. Like my car got towed one morning. I parked it somewhere and it was so weird. Like there wasn't any signs. Usually if they're doing road work, they'll say you can't park on the road. And I didn't see any of these signs. So I parked there and then all of a sudden the signs were there in the morning and my car was gone. And then I think I ended up getting really sick and I had to go to the hospital. And then it basically I ended up like losing my job. I'm pretty sure I lost the job. I don't remember if I lost it or I quit, but basically, yeah. So I take that as a sign as I probably shouldn't have done that. And then I had no job. And then I was like having to start from square one. That was hard.
That's gay.
That is not very fun. Okay, next is Dana. My question is it time for me to move on from my current relationship?
How many more we got after this?
What do you want to go to?
I don't know. The drain's starting to hit me now.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do this one and then you want to stop after this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
My energy just went, took a nosedive. All right. Trying to move on from my current relationship. Well, sometimes that could be a red flag if you're asking that question. It would depend. Let me see. Boom, boom. Hangman. Justice reversed. Well, Judgment. Okay. Well, I don't really see a whole lot of forward movement happening here. I don't really see a lot of change happening. I don't really see anything improving. And actually, this is telling me that it doesn't matter if you try to move on from it or not. I don't see it lasting. I don't see it surviving 2024 before you throw in the white towel anyways. Whether I tell you it's time to move on or not. This wouldn't survive 2024 is what this is telling me. So I guess so. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the problem is, what the issue is, but yeah. Let's see if I can get any more deeper information here. Boom, page of wands reversed, lover's card reversed. Yeah, so whatever happened between the two of you absolutely put a permanent dent in the connection. So Empress reversed, Two of Cups reversed, lover's card reversed. It wouldn't survive 2024 anyway. So
Hold on a second.
I would say yeah.
I gotta finish doing this really quick.
Okay.
So I think we'll come back at 2:30. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
I was like, you're doing so good, making good time, but you got
It
zapped.
hit me like a brick to the head out of nowhere.
Hold on.
This is what it's like being a projector and an introvert.
Yeah, he has to nap all the time.
I got a nap every day.
I'm just adding these last questions just in case I need to get more details from you
I'm
guys.
starving. I haven't ate today at all yet.
What do you want?
Mm-hmm. You want to go get me
Do
something?
you want me to make you something?
Like what?
Hold on, I gotta see. I got a pee so bad. I'm literally doing the potty dance. I know TMI. Oh, you're like, dun, 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 dun. Oh, we're Pacific time. Sorry. Okay. Yasmin.
So 2:30 our time would be
Oops.
5:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, they'll have to do the math. Or you guys could just come back and watch it later on tonight, and then your name will be in the comments. Current interest. Okay. All right, you guys. We'll see you guys later.
See you in 2 hours.
Bye.